First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up, Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball's kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. To Hernandez, and it's a double play. So here's Adam Frazier. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in his zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Brian Reynolds is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And stepping in, Nolan Arenado. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And, guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him, and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. And he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, Jim.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Chris Stratton comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
At the plate now, Ivan Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
So now the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on its way, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The bat, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw in time for the third out, but it's certainly... Now to the plate, Colin Moran. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Colin Moran becomes the first out of the inning. Gregory Polanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Popped him up. Carpenter is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The shortstop.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Next, here is Matt Carpenter. His prior history versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Bullet back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now both runners on the move. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. Let's say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, man, credit to this.
At the plate, Adam Wainwright hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Polanco. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The left fielder, number 1, Ozzie.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way.
And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson in there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to
hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is there to make the catch, and mercifully.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. So he sets him down swinging. Jacob Stallings is retired to kick off the inning. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next up is Kevin Newman, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Matt Carpenter. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 17.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Keith Hernandez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint.
Now
a power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In now, Adam Wainwright. As he grounds one briskly to short, Newman brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning. Stepping up is Ben Gamble. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He singled in his first AB. Fouled straight back.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
So he sets him down swinging. Adam Frazier is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Number 10,
Brian Reynolds swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 16-0.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Now at the plate here is Ozzie Smith. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Number 3, Gillen.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as the blowout continues.
And that's not just another homer in a great season for this guy. That's his 30th bomb of the season. And he's already stolen 30 bags. So he's the newest member of one of the most exclusive clubs in baseball, the 30-30 Club. A rare combination of speed and power. He's one of the most exciting players to watch in the entire league.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The third baseman.
Now here it comes.
Arenado.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Singled last time up.
Carpenter.
First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, number
Colin
19.
Moran is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's the first pitch.
Right fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The third baseman.
So next to bat will be Ke'Bryan Hayes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And as you can see, they are way behind. David Bednar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Next to dig in, Ivan Herrera. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch on the way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Wilmer.
Wilmer Defoe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And it's fouled away. Defoe stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they remain...
Number 55. Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
To the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. And that one yanked just foul. Shreve is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D. We're a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. DeYoung, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Carlos Martinez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Adam Frazier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Martinez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian Reynolds takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Colin Moran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pirates. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jim Edmonds.
The right fielder.
Now here it comes.
Edmonds.
Lined into right, a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
And he popped him up. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speedy catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Kyle Crick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Carlson.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Jacob Stallings is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. O'Neill Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting,
Next, it'll be Matt Carpenter. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Jim Edmonds. And that'll get down for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Hernandez.
At the plate, Keith Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Catcher, Ivan.
Up next, Ivan Herrera blasted a solo homer last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
In now, Carlos Martinez. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. So stepping in is Kevin Newman, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Next to hit, Ben Gamble. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
High in the air out to center field. Carlson is there, 2 gone. Bucks down to their final out now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 23-0 the final this afternoon. The Redbirds.